Hey guys, Jarek Kamuki here, going to be doing some more Halo 2. This time we're doing Halo 2 Anniversary though. My capture software messed up while recording this, so you might be seeing some weird oddities to the video. It's really angering when it does this, because when it does this, it throws the audio way out of sync. And it doesn't just like throw it out of sync where it's like the audio got pushed off like a few milliseconds and I just have to realign it, and you know, that's not a problem. No, it continually desyncs.
Oh wow.
And I have to individually go through the video and push the audio back in place. It's really angering.
That's really gross.
I don't know why it does this.
This was actually a really good game. You and I were both like, we were like in the zone.
These people, I was just playing the way I usually do, and these people cater to the way I played. For some reason, they really liked using the lift, which is like a don't go over there area. Like, you don't go to the lift. That's suicide. But they loved camping over there for some reason, which is strange. I found myself using the sword and the shotgun like the entire match. See, if I'm playing on this map and there is the sword and the shotgun both come near me, I will pick both up and have no range so that I don't have to worry about someone with the shotgun while having the sword.
That's not a bad idea actually. And on the other hand, during this game, I was the complete polar opposite, and I was just BR and sniper the entire game. I was trying to be all marksman.
I don't know. There's the shotgun. I'll take that. While the ragdoll's flailing around.
It's like
elite noises.
Yes.
Dude, elite noises are the best.
They are.
They really do make the best noises. I don't know what it is about elites. Something about elites. Oh, hi sword. That's a trade kill, I guess. See, why is it whenever I have a shotgun, I trade kill with the guy with the sword, but whenever I have a sword, I never get that trade kill?
Who knows? Halo logic.
Halo reasoning.
Yes. As you were saying about elites.
Dude, they make the best noise. Like, something about elites is just amazing. They're so amusing. Like, something about elites, I feel like they're supposed to be this powerful, huge, serious creature, but they just come off as goofy.
They do. I love it.
I feel like in the campaign, they're serious, because they're kind of a threat, but in the multiplayer, they just look silly.
In the multiplayer and, like, in campaign, like, when they're your friendly AIs, they're kind of silly. Oh
dude, some of the lines they have in Halo 3.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I miss elites so much. Why can't I play as an elite in Halo 4? Why can't I play as an elite in Halo 5? You're putting yourself at a disadvantage for using it. So, you know, why not? I don't get it.
Like, I would like the option just so I could just go into, you know, matchmaking and dong on some fools and be like, hey.
I think this guy just forgot I was there. But, you know, I'll take that kill. He just kind of didn't follow me. Either because he knew I had the sword or what, but he wasn't approaching it. I think he... See, they're all over by the lift again. I think he looked at everybody else and started shooting at you guys and then turned and looked back.
Probably saw your dot disappear and was like, oh, he must have died. I have made that mistake.
It's like a stealth game. Oh, must have been nothing.
Dude, the radar is just, like, ridiculous. Like, you can do so many tricks with the radar.
I lay traps for people all the time. Like, I'm really good at fighting up close. So... Oh, that guy, alright. But I'm really good at fighting up close, so I just always lay traps for people. And it's... If you're paying attention to your radar, you know what it's coming to. When you see a little bit of movement and then nothing, it's like, okay, I'm not approaching. They have a sword. Or a shotgun, and they're trying to bait me in. Or in Halo 4's case, a fucking Boltshot. Which, I should probably go into this. Okay, so, I keep forgetting to do this, I'm gonna do it. Going to your questions, I keep getting questions asked, and I never answer them. So, if you do have questions, leave them in the comments, I will try to answer them. I do forget a lot of the time, because I get ranting, and when I start ranting, I don't stop. Well, let's go ahead and look at this question here. So, this question asked by Donovan Eiler. Oh my goodness, this is actually a really good question. I have to give this person props. What do you hate more, the Call of Duty knife or the Halo 4 Boltshot? This is a hard question for me to answer because I hate these things. I don't know how they didn't kill that guy. Alright. I hate these things almost equally. I'm leaning more towards the Call of Duty knife because the Boltshot, while being complete fucking bullshit since you spawn with it, it doesn't lock on and lunge you at people.
I would have to say the Boltshot is more bullshit, to be honest, in my opinion. Because with the knife, I guess everybody has it, and there's no radar in freaking Call of Duty, so you could. Well, I mean, they have a radar, but it's more like a this guy shot over here, so I kind of expect him sort of thing. But in Halo, you can just camp around a corner and see people coming around your motion tracker and just be like, okay, I'm gonna bolt shot the shit out of them, and you can kind of hear it coming, but at the same time, it's like, ugh.
It's more frustrating. It's frustrating. I don't want to say more frustrating. It's frustrating in a different way in Call of Duty though, because it's like, okay, you got the drop on someone, you put 3 shots in him, and he just panicked and knifed you, and now
That's
you're dead.
true.
And it's stupid because most of the time they're not even really looking at you; they just lunge at you magically.
And I don't know, what I would argue is since Call of Duty kind of has fast kill times to begin with, a one-hit melee doesn't entirely seem out of the question, but the lunge is kind of obnoxious, whereas in Halo it takes like 4 shots from a battle rifle to kill somebody, and you can spawn with this one-shot thing. I don't know. It's annoying.
My biggest complaint with it is that, see, if you're gonna have a ranged melee attack, you need to do what Fear Combat did, where you can aim the attack. It has range, but it's kind of slow, and if you don't steer towards the person, you're not going to hit them, and then you're really vulnerable if you miss.
Yes.
Like, incredibly vulnerable.
I think Halo 1 had a similar system. Not entirely the same, but in ways it was similar. It didn't have the lunge. It had more range than it did in the later Halo games, but it required you to actually aim at your target, as opposed to expect a lunge to do all the work for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just use Fear Combat as a perfect example for, like, everything fast-paced.
A good melee system.
Fear Combat is the only game I've played that is fast-paced that managed to feel actually balanced. Mm-hmm. Like, they did everything right. They went way above and beyond with what they needed to do in that game. Because in that game... I got that grenade kill, by the way. In that game, like, Fear came out. And then, I don't know how many months later it was, Fear Combat came out separately for free. Now, usually you put on panic mode and go, oh great, free game. But in this case, it wasn't like that. There wasn't anything to buy in the game. It was just something that they really wanted to finish that they didn't have finished in time for the campaign to be released, so they released it later, for free. Now, they changed everything. They changed the walk speeds per guns, they changed the magazine size, they didn't change the damage, they just changed everything accordingly to be balanced within the multiplayer system. So, like, the ASP rifle that had, like, what, 30 in the mag, now only has, like, 15. Because it would be blatantly overpowered with more in the mag.
That gun is ridiculous, yes.
And you also walk, like, slower with that gun than any of the other guns. So, they balanced everything around that mechanic, and they also made melee more viable, because when you holster guns, you run really quickly. And that's basically your sprint, and when you put guns away, you can get from one place to another very fast. But it still puts you at a risk, because you can't shoot back. And you die very quick in that game. So they changed so many things in that game to make it balanced. It's, if you want to make a fast-paced game, I think this should be the example of what you need to do.
So I just want to say, those rants you were talking about that you go on.
Well, I kind of answered the question. It's
no, the question is adequately answered.
Example of.
By all
I love Fear. What do you want from me?
Fear's good. I've played a little bit of it. I'm still going through the campaign. I'm terrible, but
you're pretty terrible. It's amusing.
Okay,
Okay, so that's been some more Halo 2 anniversary. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.